Good morning, everyone. So, our today's topic is services and its features. So, if we talk about service, we can clearly see two things that service is something that is intangible and it does not arise any kind of ownership of anything. So, overall, we can say that service is an example of intangible economic goods. Service is any activity or benefit that one party can offer to another, and that is essentially intangible, and does not result into ownership of anything. Now we can move on to the characteristics of service. So as you see, there are 8 features of services. First feature is known as intangibility, which we have discussed. And so we can say that service is intangible, as so that we cannot touch them, as they are not in physical object. See, a consumer can feel uh, and he has a right opportunity to see, touch, hear, smell, or taste goods before uh, he is buying them. But in case of services, such kind of opportunity he has not given when when he is going to buy a service. Service is not known to customer before he is actually taking them. For example, the mobile network, like Airtel, Vodafone, these are the services, telecommunication services. But you can only uh, talk about that service only if you can uh, use that service. You cannot uh, check before you buy that service. Second characteristics is called perishability. See, the value of service exists at the point when it is required. Because if you are not, for example, if you are not sick, you do not require a doctor. So value of service exists only when you require it. So service can perish as soon as it is used. So service lasts for a specific time period, and it cannot be stored like products for a time period. So the shelf life of service is very little. Third characteristics is inseparability. Services cannot be separate from the service provider. Like for example, if you are hiring a taxi, you cannot or you cannot separate taxi driver from the service of taxi. So the service provider would become a part of service. So the uh, overall impact of service is generated in the whole sense. So these tangible, like taxi driver is a tangible item which you cannot separate from the service when you are going to hire a taxi. Production and consumption of service go hand in hand, because there is no time gap between production of service and the consumption of service. Next feature is heterogeneity. So the quality of service cannot be standardized. uh, See, service is the industry which is highly customized industry. So for a service, systems and procedures are put into place to make sure that service provider should consistent, but still there is a manual gap or something which can create a heterogeneity in service also. And even a service firm should make an effort to deliver highly consistent quality by selecting goods and qualified personnel for rendering the service. but still there are certain kind of heterogeneity remain in the service. Next feature is the right of ownership. See, in sales of goods, after completion of process, the goods transferred to the buyer, and buyer will become owner of that good. But in case of service, only you can avail the services, not, it does not create any ownership right of on anything. Like for example, if you are getting a membership of gym, so you can avail services of gym, but you cannot own any equipment which is associated with the gym. Next feature is simultaneity. That means service cannot move through channel of distribution and cannot be delivered to potential customer and users. Like for example, if you are sick and you want to go see a doctor, so it should be simultaneous that you go see a doctor and doctor will give advice to you. Either user are brought to service or service provider go to the user. So there is a kind of simultaneity is there. So it is right to say that service have limited geographical area, because you cannot provide same service to uh, far away with your region. Next characteristics is quality measures. So it is very difficult to measure quality of service, because in goods you have certain standards, you have certain criterias, and you can check on those criterias that the goods provided to you is as per your standards or not. But in service, it is it can vary person to person. So service sector required a entirely different tool to measure service. We can measure in terms of service level or service qualities. Next characteristics is nature of demand. See, the demand of service is fluctuating in nature. The demand of service can be abnormal, sudden, seasonal, situational, and it depends on various factors. So, therefore, while identifying the silent feature of services, one cannot ignore the nature of demand when it comes to differentiate between service and the product. So these are the characteristics of services. There are few more characteristics, like services are sold exclusively on the basis of the benefit the service provider has offered. Services cannot be made available in advance, so you cannot store services. Time utility is also very critical when it comes to service. Service cannot be transferred. Service once consumed cannot be returned. So these are certain few other characteristics also. So this is all about service and their characteristics. Thank you.